Hi learners, welcome to Virtual Computer School channel. In this video lecturing, we shall discuss about aggregate functions, the aggregate functions that are used in database management system. So first of all, now we should see what it may be aggregation. Aggregation can be understood like when you are going to create a whole thing from a separate and individual elements or individual data. Okay, so here in the database management system, there are some aggregate functions are used. So the aggregate functions, basically it performs a calculation on a set of values and return a single value. Okay, so you need suppose if you have a set of values, for example, 10 values are there, 10 data are there. And suppose if you perform the aggregate function over the 10 data, and you will be getting a single value. Okay, so that is what it means. Okay, so here the aggregate functions ignore null values except count. So we are just going to see what are the aggregate functions are there here. And in the aggregate functions, except the count aggregate function, there are other aggregate functions are there: average, maximum, minimum, and sum. So in this aggregate functions, the null values are not included. Okay, so that's what it says. The aggregate functions ignore null values except count. Okay, so then it is used with the group by clause of the select statement. Generally, we use these aggregate functions along with the select statement, and there to get a correct aggregate functions, mostly we'll combine with group by clause. Right. So now let's see what are the aggregate functions are there. Average, AVG stands for average, MAX maximum, MIN minimum, SEM summation, that is sum. Okay, then the other thing you have is count and then count star. Right. So here we'll just see what are the examples we can so from this example we can try to understand. Here one example table is given, right? So employee table is given, employee ID, employee name, age, city, and salary is given. Okay, so from this there are about you have 5 records are there. Okay, so in this table there are 5 records are there, and when you apply the aggregate function over this particular table, and what are the results we are getting. Okay, so here average generally is one of the aggregate function to find the average value of data values. So how many data you have based on the data. Suppose if you want to find the average value, then you can make use this aggregate function. Okay, select, the syntax is select AVG is a keyword, and then what is the column name you are going to trying to find out the average, and from which table, that is a table name. Okay, in this example, select AVG, we are going to find the salary, average of your salary field from the employee table. Okay, so AVG of salary and then 16,800. Okay, so here you can see there are salary amount is given. So when you want to find out the average, how you will find out the average? You have to add all the values and divide by the number of values. Okay, so here you have 5 values, and all the after adding all the 5 values, you have to divide by 5. Okay, so that particular value you will be getting in the average. Right. Similarly, maximum, among all the 5 values, which one will be the maximum value. Right. This is the syntax. The select max and then column name from table name. Right. Max is the keyword used for the max aggregate function. And this is the example: select max of salary from employee. That is, max of salary will be 30,000 from the previous table. Okay. Then similarly, MIN minimum. So to find the minimum value, this is the syntax: select min. Min is the keyword, column name from table name, and then select minimum salary from employee. We'll get the minimum salary value which is present in the salary field. Okay, in the previous table. And summation, that is, it is going to add all the values in the particular field. Okay, in this example, we are just trying to add all the salary field values. Okay, so this is the syntax: select sum, column underscore name from table name, and select some salary from employee where city equal to Pune. So maybe you can include the conditions also. You can include the where clause. Based on the where clause, what you can do, you can find the summation. Okay, suppose for example you have in the table Pune and other cities. Okay, you have two Pune city value in the two records, and then Mumbai two records, and one is Bangalore. So now if you are going to find out the summation, so 20,000 and 30,000. So now here, since you are given the condition here, okay, the condition is Pune, and the 20,000 plus 30,000, you will be getting 50,000. Okay, so similarly you can find the summation for other conditions also, and count it returns the total number of values in the given column. So how many number of values are there, so that the count you are going to get. Okay, so this is the syntax. So count is a keyword from the column name from table name, and select count employee ID. Based on the employee ID, you are just going to find out the number of records available, and here count employee ID 5. So as we know, there are 5 employee ID records are there in the table. And similarly count star. So if you're not going to give a specific field name, and you can, if you want to find out the complete set of rows in the table, then what you can do, you can make use the star here. Okay, so you know what I mean by star, right? Select star from table name, right? Similarly here, select count star from the table name, select count star from employee. That means there will be 5 records are there. Okay, so these are the important aggregate functions you have to remember when you use your database management system. Okay, thank you. Hi learners, please subscribe to my channel and also press bell icon for latest video updates. Please do not forget to like, comment and share. Thank you.